The MEMEFI team has announced that they'll be listing on 6 leading exchange platforms, which include Binance and 5 other exchanges on the 30th of October 2024. MEMEFI, just like projects like Docs and Notcoin, is a play-to-earn Telegram project that was launched on 29th of March 2024. So it took the team about 7 months to be able to conclude on the listing of this project. And for me, I think it's already too long. And if we compare it to projects like Docs, then we have spent a lot of time on this project. But the most important thing is that they are finally listing. This video will actually help you to know if you are wasting your time on MEMEFI projects or not. And that's because a lot of people got disappointed by X Empire, and they will still get disappointed on this MEMEFI project because of few things. But we are going to talk about how you can actually avoid this in this video. But the fact that MEMEFI is actually listing doesn't mean that everyone farming this project will actually get tokens allocated to them. And this is not new, because by now you should know that not everyone farming airdrop project will get rewarded at the end of the project. X Empire is a very good example of project like this, because a lot of people did not get token allocation because of one thing or the other. And if you are not careful, you can still fall in the categories of people that will not get allocation from MEMEFI projects. I'm not trying to scare you. It is just to guide you so that you can do the right thing within the few days left, and so that you can get good allocation for everything you have been doing on the MEMEFI mini app. Till now, the MEMEFI team are yet to disclose the total supply of the project, despite the fact that it will be listing in few days. So rumors has been flying around within MEMEFI users, and they've been asking questions like, is launching going to be postponed? What's going to be the listing price? And many other things like that. And that's because they want to know how to position themselves for token allocation and what next they need to do. So in this very short video, I'll provide answers to questions that you might want to ask, which include: 1. What are the major criteria for MEMEFI token allocation? 2. What will be the listing price of MEMEFI tokens? See, when it comes to predicting airdrop listing price, I am always correct. 3. How much can you possibly earn from this project? And finally, how can you withdraw and sell your MEMEFI tokens? So if you're interested in videos like this, kindly like this video, subscribe, and click on the bell button to always get notified whenever I drop important videos like this one. Starting with the first question: what are the major criteria for MEMEFI token allocation? Before we discuss this, it is important for you to understand that MEMEFI listing date won't be postponed, at least for now. There is no news or update on that. So the criteria for MEMEFI token allocation are the factors that will be calculated to know the exact amount of MEMEFI tokens that will be allocated to each user. Though MEMEFI criteria seems to be very complicated, and if you're not careful, you might actually end up with nothing. The first thing you have to consider is that 2 categories of users will receive the MEMEFI tokens, and these are the Telegram app users and the Web3 community. And I think most of us actually belong to the Telegram app users. But the Telegram app users will get 85% of MEMEFI total supply, and that is because their population are much higher than the Web3 community. The major eligibility criteria are the total value of all purchases, and this is all the time you have spent on this project and all the stars you have actually purchased. And also, the total amount of coin accumulated will be considered. So if you have any of these 2 major criteria, either the ton transaction or the coin accumulated, you will still be eligible for allocation. But there is also an amount of coin balance that you have to accumulate before you can be eligible. And they didn't actually tell us this. So if you're not paying for ton transaction, you have to accumulate a lot of coin balance. Other criteria will also be considered, like on-chain ton transaction, giveaway participation, MEMEFI premium, campaign, and an hidden criteria that the team doesn't want us to know. But for me, I think it's going to be referrals, because what else? So to get good allocation from this project, make sure that you check all these criteria. And secondly, what will be the listing price of MEMEFI tokens? I'll be sincere with you that the price of a token can only be predicted if the total supply of that tokens has been provided. But till now, despite the fact that this project will be listing in few days, the total supply is still within. The MEMEFI team is trying so hard to hide few important information of this project. So anyone predicting the listing price of MEMEFI token right now is just trying to give you high hopes, because the factors needed to determine the listing price has been hidden by the MEMEFI team. So right now, I will not be able to predict the listing price of MEMEFI tokens. So to the third question, how much can I actually make from this project? When mining a particular project, it is important for you to have it at the back of your mind, like the range of what you actually want to earn from that project. Because the essence of actually farming an airdrop project is to make extra cash. So what you can actually earn from this project depends on the token allocated to you and the listing price of the token. So to earn reasonable amount of money from this project, you need to meet all requirements for token allocation so that you can actually get huge allocation. And above all, try as much as possible not to have huge expectation on this project. And lastly, how can I withdraw and sell my MEMEFI tokens? To connect your wallet and withdrawals will be available as soon as possible. That is when the team starts announcing the exchanges that they will be listing on. So I'll make a detailed video on that when it is time. So make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on this video when I drop it right here. And to sell your tokens, that will only be possible on the listing date, which is on the 30th of October 2024. And that is 7 to 8 days away from now, depending on when I actually drop this video. I will also make a detailed video on that and drop it here so that you can easily withdraw and sell your tokens. So if you ask me right now, will MEMEFI cook or dust? All I'm going to tell you is that it will cook for some people while it will dust for others, because this project has demanded too much from their community. So I don't think they can actually meet up with their users' expectation. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. And also, let me know the total coin balance you have actually accumulated. Join my Telegram channel because it will do you a lot of good. And the link will be in the description of this video.